What is art? That is a good question. What is life? Or the meaning of life? Because to me, they're one and the same. And you know, a lot of people get up in the morning and they fix themselves a pot of coffee, and then they go get in their car, sit in traffic for a while, and then they go to work. They work the 9 to 5er. They work the 9 to 5, then they come home. You know, they're exhausted, so they gotta wind down. They fix themselves maybe another drink, go to sleep, wake up the next day, and they do it all over again. But for me, my work day never ends until I die. Or until I die. Until I die and I'm buried. Or cremated. I don't know which one yet. I might want to have my ashes scattered all about inside of a coffin and then bury that. And then that's art too. So, who knows when it ends? It doesn't end there when I die necessarily. Live art. Civ art. That's my name spelled backwards. Art is life. There you go. There's an answer to your question. Live art. Live art. Civ art. Civ art. Potato tree, potato tree. Potato tree was probably one of my favorite pieces I've ever done. It's one that I'm most proud of, and the reason is because potato tree was a piece that really pushed me to my most extreme limits as far as you know, physical exhaustion and pain, and as far as those things are concerned. And Potato Tree was, what it was basically was a piece where I climbed up in a tree and I stayed in the tree, and I survived on nothing but mashed potatoes. And I stayed in the tree for 3 hours, and it was an excruciating experience in the beginning, because in the beginning I felt that I was nowhere near the end, that the end was nowhere in sight. I felt that I was going to be up there for an eternity, and it actually turned out by the end of it, it didn't seem that long. Really, it wasn't that bad, but it was really hard up there at first because I had this giant bowl of mashed potatoes, and that's all I had up there to eat, to survive on. So it came to a point where I'd been up there for so long, and I had kind of established a routine, and I was kind of getting used to it, and part of me felt like I didn't even want to leave, but I knew that if I were to stay there, if I was going to stay, I would sooner or later be forced to leave, and that people would think that I was crazy. But by the end of it, I was thinking, oh my God, because I was so stuffed. I had just eaten so much. I'd eaten so much potatoes, and I started to feel, I was having feelings of disorientation, disconnectedness. It got to a point where I didn't even know or remember what other foods even tasted like. But potatoes, because I'd been eating potatoes for so long. By the end of it, it was like, I came to this realization, and I realized, oh my God, like I still have to climb down from here. And I was so full, I won't be able to do it, I thought. I'm never gonna get down from here. And I was kind of okay with that. But, so I finally got to I had to climb down. And when I got to the base of the tree, I just collapsed. I couldn't take it I couldn't hold myself up. I felt like I weighed 100 pounds. And so I just collapsed on the ground, and thankfully there was a police escort and an ambulance there waiting for me with a stretcher, and they took me to the hospital directly after that, and nursed me back into good health. But I'm sorry. So